Hello, you're watching PlayStation Access. My name is Dave, and I'm joined by Nath.
Hello.
Today, and this is Access Granted.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
What number are we at now?
28?
Knew you wouldn't know.
28? I sort of know. 28.
I thought you'd know that because you're in charge again this week.
Yeah.
And what am I even doing here?
Nath, I'm always secretly in charge.
Right, okay.
You know. So yeah, this week we've got all the usual favourites. We've got the 301 Club. We've got One On Onesie and squad goals.
Squad goals! Wanna win me a car? Squad goals! Wanna mess the noobs up? Going hard for the lows? Cause I'm telling you my squad goals!
I definitely had something I was supposed to write in the intro there. I've forgotten what that is. Oh well.
There's only so many faces I can use every week to react to what I've made there.
Yeah. And what's weird is we don't even hear it now. We just hear it in our heads.
Think about it.
We have to imagine what's going to happen.
I feel bad. It's like remembering when you've hurt somebody, you know.
Oh God.
Oh, regret. I'm sorry, everybody.
Let's get straight into it with Dan Bob Groompants.
Okay.
Another name. I really should read these names first and get a feel for them. Wait, it's not going to win me a car. I've been living a lie.
Yeah, we've all been living a lie. Although you're not going to win a cup either, so I don't know. Games aren't going to win you anything.
Unless, yeah, they might do. They could win you millions of pounds.
That's true, okay, if you're very good
at it.
So,
if you're a professional, like I am at Call of Duty.
Is there some comments about that later, Dave?
No, I didn't go on those videos.
We put some Call of Duty videos up. Some map, the new map, right? You and Rob went to play it.
Yeah, we went to play the Awakening DLC.
I got this amazing text message, just like, this place is full of Call of Duty YouTubers. And Dave is, I mean, I don't know what you are, but you're definitely not a Call of Duty YouTuber.
No.
And they lost quite badly. And, you know, what I wanted to put in those comments was, I put them videos together, and I could have edited it to make it look like Dave was doing all right, but I was honest, you know?
I was honest.
Yeah, we were very honest.
I was honest.
We are going to get, we are going to have to cover more Call of Duty, so I think it's something we're going to address. Dave, and like, we're old now as well, because Dave was like, yeah, I used to play Call of Duty, like Modern Warfare, and then just counting the...
He worked it out.
Ooh,
2 to Black Ops 1. That was my jam.
Period.
That was my jam.
Yeah.
A pod of narwhals has been in touch, Nath.
Right.
They say, wait, are we the squad? Have we been the squad this whole time? It all makes sense now.
Exactly. I know.
Not even I realised that.
Yeah,
but that's true. We're the squad. That's why they're squad goals. It makes sense now. Well done.
That's true.
Winston Hughes, squad goals. Hi to all the Access team. I love your show. My squad goal is to finally face the terror and finish Alien Isolation.
Okay.
I've had this game since day of release and half an hour from the end, but it all became too much. I hope I don't have a heart attack doing this.
I feel you.
So do I. You've got to suck it up for half an hour, haven't you?
It's not a short game either.
No, I mean,
there was an amount of game, like some games you're like, oh, this is run out already. And some games you're like, I mean, everything I wanted to experience in Alien Isolation probably within the first 5 or 6 hours, you know? Like, ooh, value for money and everything, but wow.
It's very much the return of the king.
Right, okay, it just keeps ending.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, because I that's what I've heard, because I'm terrified of it. I didn't get anywhere near it. Let's move on. Kodo Elder Grobe says, squad goals, get past any zombie bit in The Last of Us without using a walkthrough. Those clickers are so terrifying, I can never think fast enough to beat the levels on my own.
See, what I really liked about the combat is that in The Last of Us, I'm not like Johnny Games, I'm okay at games, is that
you've not even finished the game.
I got this an incredible message on my PS4. Call yourself a gamer. It starts. A man called Mike sent me that message. We can't see it on the screen at the moment, so I can't read it out. But yeah, basically, just pointing out that I used to play a lot of PS3 games and fewer PS4 games. But I could be playing them on a different account, man. You don't even know. But the point is, I thought the combat in The Last of Us was designed so that at the beginning you were like, like I remember going into that first room full of clickers and just being like, I have no idea what to do. And then gradually, like, I think I would always have shivs and I'd throw a brick at their heads and knife them in the neck. You develop a system in the end, don't you? You get on top of it. So if you're still really worrying and you still got to walk through, I think that's a squad goal you can achieve. Reach for that dream.
Do you remember that bit in the basement of the hotel? I can't remember too much about it other than you were trying to turn something on or something. I think you turn on a generator.
And there's like a ramp up.
That bit was tough.
That bit was horrible. I switched it on and ran.
That was hard.
I was out of there.
We've got a completed squad goal, Nath.
Yes.
Here's the squad goal klaxon.
Someone. Have you made one?
No, that's the joke is there won't be a sound. Okay. It's Blake Marcy. I completed my squad goal. I platinumed the Order 1886.
Oh, nice.
Congratulations.
Very good looking.
I don't know what's involved in that, but it would have been enjoyable on the eyes.
Game, isn't it? In various
quite
ways.
A lot.
Yeah. You know, I am still marching on to my platinum on Dying Light. I got sidetracked by starting The Witcher again, but I played some Dying Light over the weekend.
Yeah.
And I have, because I need to do, there's a trophy where you need to rescue 15 survivors from Reyes' men.
Right.
And basically, if you're at the end game, then it doesn't come up very often, so it can take ages. So I've had to restart the game halfway through in order that the world is more populated. I found one. So, you know, I'm slowly inching my way towards
That's good.
I'm like, yeah, imagine me, I've been really badly injured, I'm just crawling towards the platinum.
It's strange that you need my help to achieve the platinum.
Yeah, but it's going to be good though, we're going to do the co-op trophies, aren't we, Dave?
We'll have to see how the one-on-onesies go for the next few weeks, and then I'll decide.
Shut up.
One more completed squad goal. Last one this week, it's Dean 444full.
Oh yeah.
That might be an awful in there. My squad goal is to get my squad goal featured. A goal within a goal, squad goalception, squad goal achieved. So
it's nice when you
congratulations.
can bestow squad goals upon people in that way, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, again, the klaxon. Comments of the week. It's a new sting I'm trying out.
Wow, live demo.
Yeah.
You do sometimes sing that actually. Comments of the week.
We can do something with that. Straight in to Jacob Strecker is back. You will remember Jacob Strecker as having the squad goal wanting to force choke someone.
Oh yeah.
He's back. He says, "I
guy.
promise I won't actually force choke anyone." Lol. Mostly because I just can't. Thanks for mentioning my weird comment, guys. So that's good.
I like that.
I'm less worried about Jacob
it's late
now.
at night. You just there you go, internet.
Oh man, I wrote that and you read that. Okay, I'm sorry about that. Brogan Farr said of last. This is one of a few people who said this. That one bit of hair sticking out of the right side of Dave's head, I can't stop looking at it.
Where is
I
it?
must cut it. It was here.
Right. Okay.
It was here.
Sometimes that happens to me at the back as well.
It was like I had to edit that video and I was just looking at it, just thinking, what can I do? That's really embarrassing. You're supposed to have my back on this, man.
I couldn't see over that side.
Yeah.
As we've actually been given a helmet, a power armor helmet, which we might get down at the end of the show, by these guys who run this 3D printing thing. And I'm only mentioning this because Dave can't get it anywhere around his head. Dave's got a really big head. So I didn't want to just say I can't see around your massive head because that would have sounded rude.
Yeah.
So first I felt I needed to establish the facts that
But
Dave
genuinely
doesn't have
is
a
big.
massive head.
Yeah. Let's move on. Terry Boss says, "Can I buy the PS Access light bar sticker anywhere?" And Brendan Schwartz says, "I would also like to know."
I will ask Holly. A man made them for us, and he does.
He did.
I think he does do orders. So we'll put that in the description. So apologies for not having that, but well done for looking that up, knowing that you put that comment in, Dave.
No, well, I thought that that you'd have like a finger on the pulse,
right? Okay.
About these kinds of things.
No.
Ben Martin says, "Hi guys, I think you should do a video on increasing memory on PS4 with the hard drive swap out to 2 terabytes.
You know, we were talking last week about refreshing all of our guides because we do have a small kind of. Are you new to PS4? Then this is how you press the buttons, and we could do more of those.
Yeah.
And also, we did them when the PS4 came out, so they're like 2 years old, more than that. So we could refresh that, and yeah, I think doing the hard drive is something we might do at the same time. But don't wait for us to do that. If you've got like a hand, if you're standing there.
I need to do this now.
Well, I think the information's probably out there, but we will make a lovely video for you as well.
Also, if you have any sort of like top PS4 tricks and tips.
Oh man, absolutely.
Definitely let us know.
That's really good. Yeah, do in this comment section if there's like stuff that you do which you're not sure other people have cottoned onto. That would be perfect. We'd love to do a kind of a expert guide featuring your ideas. That'd be brilliant.
Definitely. Gaming Devil 800. This was about The Division, which we played quite a lot of.
Yes.
Over the weekend.
Yeah.
This was hilarious to watch. The Division's good, though, as long as there is plenty of side missions and campaign missions, I'll enjoy it. The Dark Zone is pretty addictive, trying to hunt down rogue players, outsmart other players with loot. I think the best thing about the game is the level design. Everything seems to work smoothly on one map. And I just really sort of wanted to mention The Division because I enjoyed it way more than I was expecting to.
Yeah, we were both very intrigued. And there was like a reasonable amount of negativity in the comments. I mean, I don't know why though. I think people expected a more traditional shooter, and it does have like RPG mechanics of it depends on how skillful you are and how good your gun is. So if you hit someone in the head, they're not just going to fall over. even so, like it can be quite brutal, can't it? When you like pincer movement someone,
Yeah.
they don't last very long if you're pretty good at it puts more of an emphasis on that stuff.
For me, the draw of it is just going to be getting together with you or another friend and like just walking down the streets of New York, getting back into cover, setting up
Sounds
little
great,
flanking,
it really
little
is.
crossfire points. But also like I don't know if you've been went down to the subway, I went into the sewers.
Only a little bit, yeah.
I've been into people's houses and
Really
stuff.
like a proper metropolis.
I think in the full game it is going to be like really exciting to uncover a lot of these places.
We basically put up a Dark Zone video, and we knew this as well, that it was not a particularly like polished experience. We went in there, we went in for like 5 minutes, went, okay, let's try and make a video about this. And then we went in there and we were learning as we went, and it's like, we're bad. But also we're trying to figure out, but it will mimic your first go in there. It's really unusual, that you can just turn on everyone immediately and there are consequences to that, and the way that they've worked it out, it's really, and like if you just accidentally shoot someone in the bum, right, which is what I did, and then you're suddenly rogue, like, wow, I'm sorry I shot you.
Just like the real world though, thank God.
The buttocks, it's true.
It's interesting putting the real world into games. So yeah, check out those videos on The Division anyway. Jack Walker says, I think you two should do a face swap picture so we can finally see what Nath would look like with a beard, as I can't see him growing one in my lifetime, lol. I'm 24.
No,
well, I downloaded the app so we can do this right now. Okay, Nath.
Alright.
I've not used this before. I don't know how this is going to work. Should I take off my glasses to ensure best swap?
Then you're...
What, the essence of me will be missing? I'm more than glasses. Ready? Analysing. That's the...
Don't analyse my face.
Okay,
There are the
it's
faces.
found our faces.
It's good. Your face is making us laugh.
Why have I got an awful face?
Oh no.
Swap.
Press on a face to swap it.
I want to...
I look a bit like Donnie Wahlberg. That's what I would look like with a beard. And on this side, well, I don't know what's gone on there. Why is your face so small, man? That is awful.
Oh. Well, thanks for that.
Well, that was weird.
Yeah, that was strange. Let's never ever do that again, and also never admit that we've seen that. Okay, Wetmore, I haven't thought about this. Wetmore says, what games do you love that you suck at? For me, it's Street Fighter.
Oh man, that's a really good question, but it's one I have to think about. I'm terrible at Rocket League. I'm awful, and I don't. I mean, for me though, I do tend to hate games that I'm not very good at.
Yeah.
So most,
So you suck at Rocket League and you don't like Rocket League?
Yeah, but
That's
I
what we're
would if
saying.
I liked it. I'd really enjoy it.
Right. Okay.
But I can't do it.
For me, I think it's FIFA. I play loads and
Yeah?
loads of FIFA. I've just got into playing it like just managing a team, just quietly by myself, and
you're
I
still
just
bad.
play the
Have you
most
tried
basic
the skill
form.
games?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but
So
a little
that's
bit.
interesting.
I don't. It just because I play it in very small chunks. I don't know. If I did the skill games, I'd never do the bit of the game that I want to do.
I see what you mean.
Anyway, that's
I'm
my
sorry,
answer.
man. That's sad.
Just a few more comments this week. Taylor James of Tom Paris fame says, I'm glad other people will agree with me that Nath looks like Tom
really
Paris.
did, yeah.
To continue on the Voyager theme, and these two just were so obvious, Rob would be the Doctor,
Yeah.
which is like, I don't know why I didn't even think of that,
Robert
obviously.
Picardo.
Yeah, Holly would be Janeway, again, obviously.
Okay, yeah.
And Dave would clearly be Neelix, which is just
Well,
wrong.
it's one up from Tuvix, which is what you were last
Yeah.
week.
I read another comment that said that the Tuvix episode scarred them for life.
It was
And
quite traumatic. We've all remembered it, haven't we?
It was a difficult episode. Later, Cater, we're coming up to One On Onesie now. These are all One On Onesie related.
Yeah.
Later, Cater, I love how the One On Onesie challenge has progressed from a lovely little challenge between friends
No.
to Nath and Dave screaming "Get in the onesie" at each other every week. And yeah, that is the sort of evolution of the show, hasn't it? It's become something that is actually quite important to both of us, I think.
Yeah.
Cocktail Zombie says of last week's challenge, that One On Onesie challenge was not fair. That's correct.
That's
Cocktail Zombie.
you're damn right it wasn't fair.
Absolutely.
Because I gave Dave 5 chances to beat me, and he still couldn't do it. So it wasn't fair to me, and I still prevailed because I am a hero. What's next, Dave? Moving swiftly on.
Wilson Sang says
can't believe
quite
that
refreshing to see Dave in the onesie.
Yeah.
It's been a while now.
What's
Disappointed that the One On Onesie still hasn't got a proper video for such an awesome segment, and yeah, it still doesn't. Wilson still doesn't.
No. As you can see,
right now.
Right now.
This is gonna be One On Onesie.
How am I not back?
Hello.
Hardware rivals.
Yeah, I know, right?
You have chosen the map Jackson's Pit.
Right, okay. So
you're going to
bedroom.
find out
Is that-
firsthand what it's like to be in Jackson's Pit.
Oh,
Nate.
no.
I think it's first to 10.
First to 10. All right, first to 10. All right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You all right?
I've forgotten which control scheme I'm going for. I don't know. I'm not enjoying Jackson's Pit so far.
Just take some moments before you leave the TripAdvisor. Hello.
Hello.
Wellity well. This doesn't look good for me. Straight off the bat.
Come on. Die.
Just hang on a second there. Okay.
Yes!
Here we go.
Shut
Here we
up,
go.
Dave.
That's only one, Nate.
No, all right, mate. I'm
Only
just saying.
one
You
go.
know, it's quite important to get the first kill, isn't it? Let's not talk about your crevices. You're trying to put me off.
You like that? You didn't see that blue fury coming for
Yeah,
you,
well,
did
you missed, mate.
Damn
So,
it.
I mean, no, I didn't see it coming, and indeed it didn't make any
Oh.
difference. Is that you done? Oh, you're done. See you later, then. I'm not worried about you.
Da-da.
It's not happening like that. Shut up! I'm just going to go round and round the same thing.
Well, then you're about to come face to face with your nemesis. Damn it! The wall! I didn't see the wall.
down! Oh, he's down!
come
He's 3 now!
on.
Shut up, Dave! I'm really paranoid about you just appearing.
There's a sort of naval submarine-esque battle about this.
Yeah, it's like Das Boot.
Yeah, it is.
Do you ever see that episode of Das Boot where one submarine knew where the other one was, and the other one didn't know?
What? What do you mean by episode of
Oh,
Das Boot?
well, if you watched the original series, Dave, which was better than the film that you probably watched. What I'm saying? What?
Oh!
my God! What
were
was
you
that
saying, man?
rocket?
What were you saying?
Oh, I was trying to give
You
you
were
some trash talking
talking.
about a submarine film in
You
German.
were talking, and I was destroying you. They're not any use. No! I don't know what that means, Nath. Get to higher ground.
Yeah,
okay. Why can't I fire? My reticule was gone.
Don't know, mate. You should probably get up to higher ground.
Okay. Bye!
You are I can't believe I've been hoisted by my own petard.
How's that high ground working out for you?
Badly, real bad. Oh, I nearly made it up.
One.
And
Come on, Purge! Did it purge you? Are you gone?
yeah, I'm purged.
Yeah, the Purge. Oh, I've gone upside down. Wait a minute.
Purged like a fox! No!
Yes! Did you pretend to be purged?
I did, yes.
You are a new kind of evil.
You knew I was like this, Dave. What's the score now? 3-3?
No, 2. I've only scored 2. Oh, that's good. That's powerful. Oh, come on! Come on, game. He's got to be gone. He's got to be gone. He's got.
Yes!
Swivelly turret.
6 health left. That's what I had, by the way.
I can't believe. Don't tell me that. That
Yeah.
is infuriating.
I'm not even sure that that's a number that you can have in this game. It is fully operational death tank.
It's 4-2, but also there's a time. I mean, we're not going to get to 10 kills at this point.
That's fine by me. Currently, so all I have to do is run away from you for 3 minutes, and then I don't have to wear a onesie this week. That's
Yeah.
what you're saying.
Well, yeah, that's. I mean, I can't argue.
That's interesting.
Can't argue with your logic. Oh man, you've totally evaded me now. This is nuts.
Oh, there's some health up here. Perfect.
Oh come on!
I can't even see you.
Wow.
Why hasn't this? Oh shoot.
Oh, that was nasty. Come on, gunfire! No!
I did a silent film version of my normal celebration then. Oh, saving the throat. You're not even worth a scream this week, Dave. 5-2's the score. Where are you? I might come and... Oh, there's Dave. Oh, I'm dead. Never mind. I literally don't mind. Yes! Yes! One! Get the onesie, Dave! Yes! Good choice to game this week, Dave.
They've got the skills to know when it's time to watch our next video. They're the ones we love. 301 Club. Better than the comments above. 301.
Yeah, man. That's right. You tanked, Dave. Hey?
I'm quite cross this week.
You tanked. There was a real atmosphere in the office earlier on. Oh, you didn't like it?
Well, we did a little test run, didn't I? I gave you a training run and I smashed you up.
Yeah, it's because I was in a canoe. I was in like a car, just no armour whatsoever.
So last time I helped you out, man. Last time I helped you out. Next week I'm going to really think about it. I'm going to really plan something.
Oh, good, because maybe then we can get the video mode on time as well. It's got real.
You're annoyingly good at lots of things.
That's not
Except
even
Rocket
true.
League, and we can't do that one again. Right, 301 Club then. Let's move on to some happier news. Fizzy Purple, yes, 301 Club. In fact, the Under 20 Club. I don't want to come across pushy, but if I'm not rewarded for this, I'll be bitterly upset. It could be just a reply from one of you, not any of that monarchal rubbish to do with the kingship. All the best from England. So, Fizzy Purple, you're not the 301 Club king this week,
but you have been
recognised.
In a way.
Which is nice. However, Sean Moses is crowned this week with this 301 Club. Never thought I'd make it, so I haven't prepared anything. Just like to thank me mum, me dad, and my goldfish.
Right.
Which is great, but then he stuck in, you know who you are, which I really like.
Goldfish has forgotten. If he ever did know, he doesn't anymore.
He doesn't know that he's part of the 301 Club this week. So congratulations to you, Sean, and indeed everyone in the club this week. So that's it, Nath. You might have noticed I hurried through the 301 Club, and now I'm going to hurry through what's left to come out this
that
week.
That would really minimise your onesie time. Now you've got it on.
I've had minimal onesie time. I'm very aware that you've gone into the lead.
I was going to ask what the scores are now.
I think it's I've lost 9 and you've lost 8.
Interesting. So I'm winning.
Yeah, currently.
So I should make this episode last as long as possible.
No, we should talk about what's coming up this week because we've got exciting stuff. For instance, we've got not 1 but 2 videos on Firewatch.
Yeah, Firewatch is really good and we made 2 videos about it.
Yeah.
You should watch them. First one's going up tomorrow, Tuesday evening, late afternoon. And then the next one Friday? I believe it's on Friday.
Yeah.
So watch them and then the game's out next week. So this would be a great way. We haven't given away, there's like barely any spoilers. We've been really careful about the very beginning of the game. We just tried to kind of show you a little demo mission in the middle. So
a flavour.
Do watch them. And if you're dead set on buying the game, maybe give it a miss. But otherwise, watch it.
Yeah.
Watch it for us.
We're seeing Unravel.
Yeah.
We're going to be playing at Unravel at some point, which that's exciting. Holly's particularly excited about that.
There are rumblings, engine rumblings about Dirt Rally as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think that's actually coming to visit us, so we'll hear that coming from the distance.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah,
we'll have to get the steering wheel out.
Yeah.
And Rob has another Friday feature coming out.
Apparently so.
Yeah.
Although I don't know, he's not there. I don't know where he's gone.
He's probably working on it.
It's not finished yet.
Anything else I've forgotten?
Not that I can think of, no. I was thinking about trying to make another video. Oh yeah, of course. We've got one more Call of Duty Awakening DLC video coming on Tuesday as well, which will be about the zombies mode.
I can't wait for the reaction to that on my Twitter feed. I might go away for a few days, so that will be good.
You're just so good at Call of Duty. That's what they don't understand.
I told you, Black Ops. Up to Black Ops.
This is Black Ops
1. Up to Black Ops 1.
Okay. We need to get practice in.
Yeah.
If there's any hints or tips about how to get really good really fast,
I
that's the
probably
other
could have
thing.
asked any of the other people in the room
really fast.
I was with.
Yeah, it was a hive of knowledge.
Yeah.
Although they might have laughed at you.
Yeah, I think they would have.
So who knows? But yeah, do stay tuned. And we were serious about those PlayStation tips. If there's anything that like you think that you and your friends maybe do, it's like a little trick or a little shortcut or a way through or whatever, that helps you guys out and helps you to enjoy PlayStation, let us know about it. Because we would like to feature it in a video.
Absolutely.
Cool. I think that's everything.
Yeah, it is indeed. Thank you very much for watching this week. Comment to let us know all of those things that what we just covered.
Just covered that.
Yeah, and maybe we'll see you next week on Access Granted.
You're just enjoying the onesie too much.
Like this video because it makes us feel happy, and subscribe so that you don't miss anything on our channel.
And we can grow powerful.